Hi guys, I'm Rogue Squid. In this video I'm going to give you the 5 tips every Escape from Tarkov beginner needs to know. If you're new to my channel then please subscribe, that would be awesome, or leave a like on the video too, I'd thoroughly appreciate it. And stick around to the end of the video because some of these tips are really important, particularly the last one. So tip number 1 is learn the maps in the offline mode. So there are currently 7 different maps in Escape from Tarkov, each with their own individual extract points, loot hotspots, some have scav bosses, and a huge array of different points of interest. The best way to learn the maps is using the offline mode, in which you can choose different parameters such as the number of and difficulty rating of AI scavs. While you cannot take any loot or XP from raids in offline mode, it gives you the opportunity to learn the maps and practice your raid skills with zero risk to any gear that you take in. There are also quite a few decent community created maps which you can have open to help you learn the landmarks, extracts, callouts and more. Links to a few of these maps will be in the description of the video below. Tip number 2. Don't dive straight on the loot. One of the biggest mistakes that players make is to start looting a PMC or scav as soon as they have finished fighting. Unless you have a team to cover you, this will get you killed quite regularly. The PMC you killed could have a buddy nearby who knows exactly where you are and what gear you have. Or another team may have heard you fighting and decide to introduce themselves while you are looting like a sitting duck. And if nothing else, there is always a scav lurking somewhere nearby. So never jump straight on the loot, always do a decent check of the surrounding area, and always assume there's one more enemy somewhere nearby. Tip number 3. Learning to recognise gear fear. Learning to recognise gear fear can take time. Learning to overcome it can take even longer. Gear fear is being so worried about losing your equipment that it leaves you paralysed and makes you panic. Often those who struggle the most with gear fear avoid fights and make panicky decisions when they are confronted. The best advice I have heard, which I believe came from Jesse Kazam, is that none of the gear you have is actually yours. Sooner or later you will lose it. This is one of the realities of Escape from Tarkov. So, if you can, get used to the idea that no matter how expensive or rare your gear is, it's temporary and it won't be yours forever. Tip 4. Use the current wipe as practice. It doesn't really matter what your background in gaming is, you can be a pro PC gamer or a total newbie to the platform. Everyone has a huge learning curve when they first get into Escape from Tarkov. So regardless at what point you get into the game or how often you get to play, I suggest using the current wipe as practice. By that I mean focus on learning the game mechanics, the maps, the ammo types, the PvP, etc. Build yourself a solid foundation ready for the next wipe is the idea. This will serve you much better than doing quests initially. If you spend this wipe trying to do quests without knowing some of the fundamental aspects of the game, you may end up getting very frustrated. There are some great resources out there, for example, NoFoodAfterMidnight's ammo chart, which link in the description again, will help you to learn the ammo types. Because in Escape from Tarkov it doesn't matter how good your weapon is, if you're using bad ammo you're probably going to lose the firefight. Also check out Veritas' Battle Buddy app, available for free from the App Store. It's such a good tool with so much information in it. I use it all the time. I suggest trying to use the same loadout for most of your raids while you are learning too. So that way you get used to the recoil and movement of that kit, because every weapon and loadout is slightly different. And number 5. Learn from every death. Now, in Escape from Tarkov, sometimes you will die, and it will really suck. Maybe you had a really good raid just to die right at the end, or you loaded in with a great loadout and died almost immediately. Sometimes it will make you wonder if the game is rigged or if you died to a hacker or similar, and it will hurt. The single best thing you can do is try to learn from your deaths. Recording your gameplay may help answer some of your post-raid questions. Did you hit your shots or miss every round? Did you check every corner whilst clearing a building, or did you miss a guy hiding in the dark? Did you push at the wrong time, or was there a flank you could have taken? It's easy to rage about the servers or cheaters or how unfair the game is, but raging won't do anything other than upset you. Focus on what you did right and focus on what you did wrong. Learning from your deaths will make you a better player. It'll make you able to make smart tactical decisions quickly and help you survive more and win more firefights. This will take some time and many deaths, but it is worth it. Ask yourself, what could I have done better? What could I have done differently? After every death, and you'll be on the road to being a better gamer. Thanks for watching, guys. I wanted to say a big thank you to everybody that's supported my channel by subscribing and liking videos over the last year. Been a long time coming, but I've got 100 subscribers now, which I'm really pleased about, and you guys have been awesome. So leave me a like or a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers. Poor guy, that probably came out of nowhere for him.
Хуйло, вот хуйло, конец тебе.